Are you a driven entrepreneur with a hunger for success, but find you're getting caught up with the hustle and spinning your wheels and not getting to that $1 million business that you're wanting? Well, 2024 is for you. Now is the time to focus on exactly what you're wanting. Transform your life and your business in 5 days with this free Rich Life and Biz program. It is called the Wealth and Happiness Business Mastery. In this 5-day program, you'll be working on your belief systems and creating that auto success mindset. You'll be working on a business plan and also for life to get you past those barriers. You'll be working on focusing on the right intentions and actions to move forward, leadership and what that means in your business and your life. And the last day, you'll be putting those actions into place. It's time to find the keys to success in this program to transfer your life and your business and that community of like-minded entrepreneurs that are as successful as you. Step past those barriers and join our 5-day free program today. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Aha Moments to Success podcast. I'm your host, Anita Heidema, rich life and business strategist to entrepreneurs and executives. I've helped thousands of people over the last 20 years create a rich life and have a rich business and everything that's involved with that. So thank you for joining us again today. I did a little bit of a prelude there to what's coming for the new year. Building the foundation for success to be able to scale your business, to be able to simplify your business, and to be able to be successful for 2024. And I'll be talking more about that later. So today, you're either joining us on the audio for the podcast or you're joining us live here today. So if you're joining us live, thank you so much for joining in. Today, we've decided to stream not only to the Facebook private group that we normally do, but we're also streaming in other areas as well, including LinkedIn. So hopefully you've joined us from a different area. And today is the last podcast of the year. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of happy as well because 2023 for a lot of people has been a difficult year. And so I know that New Year's resolutions isn't always the way to create new things for your life, but it does kind of give you the feeling of a new beginning. And a lot of my clients have been saying that they're looking forward to 2024 and creating more for their life and their business and everything that they're wanting to move forward. So today if you're doing it live, we are actually in a live lunch and learn. So if you have joined us for lunch and learn, hopefully you have something healthy that you're going to be having today. So I have some delicious salmon. I don't know if you can see it, salad. I got an egg, so some great protein and some potatoes. So hopefully you've got something set that you're going to be eating for this lunch and learn because we want to encourage people to be healthy, of course, in everything that they're doing. So hopefully you're going to be joining us that way and you've got something healthy that you've got on your plate. Today, we're going to talk about purpose, and purpose is different for so many out there. I'm just going to put the comments on here to see. Yeah, we've got somebody. Hi, everyone. I see there's a couple of people that are on, so I'm just going to say hello. We're going to talk about purpose today and a few other things around building that canvas, that area in your life that you want to be able to have a blank slate for 2024 and be able to learn from the past and to be able to bring to the forward what you're going to be able to create in your life. And a lot of that starts with your purpose. So today we're going to talk about purpose and where things are going. So just a couple things on the list that I wanted to talk about. One was, before we get into that, one was the 5-day free business mastery program that's coming out in January. So just giving a little bit of a prelude to what's coming up. We haven't even got the sales page fully up and going yet, but we've got this incredible program that we're launching for January 2nd. It's free, so there's no reason why not to join, except for your time is important, and I totally understand that. And you will definitely get some transformations and things that you're going to be able to pull from this 5-day. So each day you're going to be working on a different area in your life and your business to be able to create that foundation. And it's sort of the signature series that I have, Rich Life Biz, and it's the prelude to that. But every day you're going to be able to carry a nugget back with you that's going to be transformational, that's going to bring you to that next stage in your business. So if you're an entrepreneur that's looking at making six figures, let's say, and you can't seem to move past that barrier of where you're wanting to get to, it's going to talk about the mindset that you need to be able to create that. It's going to get into the strategies that you're going to need to be able to get into that. And it's also going to simplify it. So if you're running around like crazy, doing so many different things in your life, it's going to be that thing that's going to change things to bring you to the next level, to simplify. So you're going to have time to enjoy your life. You're going to have time for those things that you're wanting to create. And so it's a free 5-day. It's going to be 1 hour a day. Each day you're going to have a little bit of homework that you're going to have to do. But that's where my comment is, until you feel it in your bones. There's so much knowledge out there, but until you feel it in your bones and you actually see how it applies to your life and your business, that's where it's going to be transformational and how it's going to change things. So look on out for that. That's going to be put out everywhere in the next few days. But if you're wanting to get access right away, put a comment in or reach out to me directly or to the team to get in there right away, because there's going to be some fast action bonuses that are available with direct sessions, with cash prizes, with it's just going to be a lot that's going to be going on, and it's going to be exciting for the new year. So if there is a chance that you're wanting to, which I know you will, because there's going to be so much that's going to change from everything that's involved in it. So that's the 5-day free wealth and business, happiness business mastery. That's going to be coming out in January 2nd. So look on out for that. It's going to take a little sip here. I hope everyone's enjoying some of their meal, some of their lunch. So that's the one thing I wanted to cover. Number 2 is we are going to be, it's going to be our last one for the year. And we're going to go back again in the new year on Wednesdays, not on Monday. So it'll be a lunch and learn on Wednesdays from 12. We try to keep these things in around 20 minutes, half an hour. So that's how much time you'd block off. We really love to have that you bring some food, you think of your health, you think of your mind, you think of your body, and come and join us every Wednesday in the new year, where we're going to be sharing our tips and sharing the aha moments for success. I think later in the year, we're going to be bringing on some guest speakers. So if there's anyone out there that wants to be involved and come on in, please come and join us, and or reach out to me or the team to say, yeah, you'd want to be able to share some of it, because we have so many incredible things happening for next year. For entrepreneurs, we have programs to be able to grow, to be able to scale, to be able to simplify. Many people think, like, how can you grow and simplify? It's easy, because we get so caught up in our headspace that we get lost with things that we're doing that aren't really serving us. They're not serving the way we want to live. They're not serving the way we want to carry ourselves, the way we're wanting to do our business. There's so many things around that. So it's getting rid of that minutia and really focusing on those key things that you're wanting to create in your life. And hence why the Facebook group is called Focus, Rich Life Biz. So it's having a rich life and having a rich business. And that's what life's about. It's about creating. It's not about doing so much and getting ourselves lost in that. And a lot of times when we get into that space where we're lost and we're doing so much, we don't have time to slow down so that we can speed up. And that's what we're talking about today, is that slowing down part, to really finding what your purpose is and creating that, or having that blank canvas to create your life into where you're going. I'm getting a little hot now. Dario bought me this, for those of you that are on the live, you probably don't know, but Dario bought me this amazing poncho. And it has been so comfy. I'm like living in it. I think I'm going to sleep in it. It's so comfy. But now it's getting a little bit hot. So don't mind me if I'm like pulling down a little bit here and there. So anyway, today we are going to talk about purpose. And for many people, it's a difficult one to get their head around. And the reason for that is they follow too much of what other people's thought processes are, or what other people want, or what their families want for them, as opposed to really speaking to here. And that's why, I call myself a heart-centered entrepreneur. And most people that actually I work with are heart-centered entrepreneurs. Not saying that, how do you put this? The business is not a powerful business and creating an income moving forward, but saying that they look to the environment, they look to running their business sustainably, they look to being able to create that work-life balance because they know the importance for their family, for themselves. They look to those kind of things, and that's what really is the sweet spot to life. You don't want to go around burning yourself out, creating this world around you that isn't really what you're wanting to create. So it's so important to get into that purpose. Number two, one of the problems that people have is they get they find their purpose, but it's the purpose for that era in their life, and they think that is what they need to be for the rest of their life, and it can be different. It can be different to whatever you're looking for. So some clients I have that are in their 20s, some clients I have that are in their 30s, and they have a different viewpoint to how you're wanting to carry their business. So think about it when you were younger, what you wanted to create and how you wanted to do things and how you wanted to build. You might have children in your life. You might have a small family. You might not want to get into be an entrepreneur because the risk that you have to take. You want to be looking at benefits, or you're wanting to be looking at a different kind of a way of doing things and maybe having a sideline business. There's many different ways of thinking things. And I think back to my life and how it's transitioned over the years. Um, and think of your life and how it's transitioned over the years. It doesn't mean that it's always had to be the same. Your heart purpose has been the same, but the way you're carrying out your life and your life purpose and your business purpose always fluctuates. And so people think to themselves, that's what it's got to be. They either get caught up in what they've been told they need to do. They either get caught up in what people are doing on social media and thinking that's what they need to do, or not even social media, friends, anything like that. And you can probably see that a million times in your life out there and how that's been different. And then number three is, like I said, you have to know that it's an ebb and flow of how you create things in your business and what you're doing and in your life as well. So to find your purpose is really important. And then being able to have that canvas and how you're going to be carrying that out in everything you do. So now that we know that, how do you find what your purpose is? And this is where I get into the slowing down to speed up. For many people, they're jumping around and they're jumping through hoops with strategies and thought processes, and they're seeing other people doing things without getting silent, getting quiet, and understanding what that is. So I will put in a link somewhere around here, or I'll send it to you. It's a meditation that you can do that 150% helps. It helps my clients. It helps so many people that I've sent it to that aren't my clients just get more clear on their purpose. And that would be my gift to you, to be able to do that. Meditation is a huge, huge part of my life and a lot of my clients now. Even with Dario, he enjoys to meditate as well. At first, he was shaking his head. I'm not doing any of that stuff, but it really has a huge impact on where you're doing and where you're going in your life and in your business. So meditation is really important. So somewhere around here, I'll put in a link. This meditation is only for 5 minutes, and it just slows down your brain and it slows down your processes. For many people, you'll probably find you have some of your best ideas when you're sleeping at night. I know it happens to me, and I know it happens to a lot of people I know. It's because your mind is settled and you're actually opening yourself up to discovery. I mean, that's how Vitality Knox was born. That's how my purpose to the way I'm creating my businesses in, well, I guess September 2023, moving forward and being a heart-centered entrepreneur, how I'm going to scale, but I want to be able to keep both the businesses to run within 40% of their revenue so that I can give back more. I can give back more to those charities that I feel really heart-centered towards those charities that are really, really important to me. And also back to people that maybe could join the program that maybe couldn't afford it, that I feel are important, that they're going to have to in some of the programs that are there. So the different levels of the business and how I'm relaying myself and how I'm bringing myself forward is part of the purpose and what's being carried out there. Just a minute, I got to get a little bit of water. Here it is. Follow your dreams. So the number one how to find the purpose in your life is to slow down. To slow down either in sleep and make sure you have a journal next to you. One of the things with Vitality Knocks, the book, is you read one chapter of my book and then you go to sleep and you have some phenomenal dreams. And that always is a great way to help. Another one is the meditation that if you want, you can put in the link there. And so you'll be able to focus on that and be able to write down the meditation and to do that. But also just get pen to paper. How many times do we sit there and we just be quiet? We just be quiet and really listen to what it is we want to create and how we want to open up ourselves to 2024. How do we do this moving forward? How do we create what we're wanting? So even for a moment now, I'd love you just to, if you have a pen and paper ready, think to yourself, what is the most important thing to me? Is it your values? Is it spending time with family? Is it working on your business? What is that you're really wanting to create? And write that down on pen and paper and just be quiet for that few moments to really find what that is. And then once you do, you can be able to write all those things down and you can start developing what I call the blank canvas on how you're going to create things moving forward in your life. And that's why this 5-day program that I talked about at the beginning, I'll probably put in the link here somewhere, that starts in January 2nd, is crucial to really moving forward and focusing and having that time. We only have 20 minutes on our calls today, usually 20, 30 minutes on our podcast. So I just wanted to give you a nugget, a feeling of what that is and how to slow down to speed up, how to really listen to what that is that you're wanting to create and in your life and in your business, and how important it is that you do it now as opposed to a year from now, and really taking that time now to focus on what that is. Because before you know it, time is gone, and really understand where you want to go. So it's time to focus and to do this now to really figure out where you want to go for 2024 and how you're going to create that life and business. So building the canvas is really, really important to really realize that anything is possible. I mean, many times we hear that, but when we really sit down and focus on what that is, really what that is that's going to be created into your bones. There's lots of knowledge out there, but how you're going to be able to create that canvas and create everything that you're wanting to do. And that is where you sit down with your goals and you understand, okay, what's my priority? My health is my priority. Being with friends is really a priority in my family, to have that time and to really focus on bringing on an income, because an income can help you create so much in your life. And as an entrepreneur creating 6 figures now, or an executive creating 6 figures now, you know that nowadays it's almost impossible to live off 6 figures. And I'm not saying that it's buying the big fancy things, but even just to live in general, to increase your wealth is so important. And being able to create more into your life and being able to give back. And a lot of the programs that I'm talking about this year is, how do you bring up your income? How do you bring up your wealth so that you can still be able to enjoy and create your life how you want, but you're able to give back as well? Because as heart-centered entrepreneurs, that is an important thing to be able to create. There's so many transitions in my life and my business, and a lot with my clients over the years, that they've been even flow, like I mentioned, and things have changed over the time period. So where in the point in your life are you? Are you an executive or an entrepreneur in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. There's so many people that are starting businesses in their 50s. I mean, mine, I started 20 years ago, so I wasn't quite in my 50s, but I still was later in life. I had gone through the corporate world, 25 years doing that, and then 20 years working as an entrepreneur. So how are you creating that in what you're doing and really, really knocking out of the gate in 2024? So finding your purpose, make sure you don't get caught up in all the minutiae out there. Really figure out in your own heart, be still, work on the meditations that I'm going to be sending you, or put something in the comment below and I will send it to you. And really get clear on where you're wanting to go. And build that canvas, build that blank canvas. I also have a free goal setting template planner that is available. That's also free. That if that's something you're wanting, send something in the comment below so that you can really start putting in place where you're wanting to go with everything. And thirdly is join this 5-day wealth and happiness business mastery, because that's going to really get into it over the 5 days, each day with a major nugget that's going to be actionable into how you're going to go from A to B, to building that foundation, really finding that purpose, having the strategies to move forward to bring you from 6 figures to $1 million, and simplifying your business at the same time. So we're coming to the end of the podcast here. Everyone have a happy, happy holiday. I hope everyone is enjoying and getting some time off for themselves. I know we're going to be heading down south to some warmth. I won't be wearing my toasty warm thing that I've got on today, but I really, really am looking forward to seeing you in the new year. Again, we're going to be going over to Wednesdays. You'll see some of those things at noon, of course, starting the first Wednesday of January. And I'm really, really excited and seeing you on the other side. So we're going to say ciao for now, and everyone have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.